Oh, this is going to be super duper cool. We're going to be looking at the New Wave Toys Asteroids Edition 1/6 scale on this video. Why, hello folks, Danoby2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. We're going to be giving some props and some love to this company. I dig this company. New Wave Toys and their Replicade line of 1/6 scale miniature arcades. They blow it out of the park. This, we're going to be looking at the Asteroids from Atari. This game was released to the world in 1979. So this is different. Most of their earlier releases, it's what, mid 80s, early 80s, and then I know Street Fighter was the early 90s or 1990, 91. But this one was released, Asteroids, to the world in 1979. This was in the 70s. This is right during the height of the arcade boom. I love the amount of detail and amount of love and work that New Wave Toys puts into their products. Their packaging, very colorful. The pattern, the actual delivery system. I mean, there's 3 layers of boxing to protect this miniature little arcade. It's great. I mean, I like that. I love it when a company gives you a lot of bang for the buck. I forgot what I paid for. This was an early pre-order. I don't remember the price point on this, but I did pre-order this directly through New Wave Toys, through their website. And this is the special edition. They gave you 2 versions. There was a regular version and the special edition version. And I think the biggest thing is the color, the trim highlights. And I'll show you a little bit on that. Get this here. Look at that. I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. Love the artwork. I love that 80s artwork on there. Look at that. That just rocks. That just rocks. Look at that. That's awesome. Everything is in true scale. And that's one of the biggest things that I love about this company. And I don't have a lot of free time to do as much reviews as I used to, but I did want to make the time to give this company love. And you can see in the top left-hand corner, that's the regular version, and this is you see the blue highlight, the blue trim, and so forth. But I mean, look at that. That's incredible. I believe I'm up to date. I have them all already. I have Dragon's Lair, Street Fighter, Centipede. Asteroids is going to make a fine addition to the collection. Let's get this going here. It's going to remove this little plastic film here. I love the attention to detail with the artwork on this. I mean, if you essentially were in 1/6 scale or 12 inches tall, you can essentially play this game. So let's get the it comes with a little mini USB cord. This little battery pack here is also made by them. I'm going to use this for demonstration purposes because I'm not sure. They usually come with a pre-charge on it, but I don't want to take any chances as I'm filming it, as I'm playing it for you guys. Let's take a look here. Plug it in. And oh, I love the marquee. Turned off the lights there to kind of get the true effect. And that's the other thing too with the screens, the LCD screens. And look at that. That late 70s vector display graphics. Look at that. Can you imagine this? Just playing this back in the late 70s, early 80s, dumping 20, tons of quarters playing this. Look at that. That is awesome. Pop it in here. I won't. Oh yeah, it plays. It plays just exactly how I did. This was never one of my favorite games, by the way. I was never a big Asteroids fan. I have to say, out of all of the arcades that have been released through New Wave Toys, my favorite is Dragon's Lair, and I'm hoping that they release Space Ace. God, I would love it. Or Dragon's Lair 2. I'm all over that. I love the Don Bluth early 80s arcade. That push style button. Choose your own adventure type deal where you'd have to figure out the next movement. But this is beautiful. I love it. Asteroids, they knocked out of the park. The only thing I couldn't figure out, though, if you look at where the batteries go, is the weathering on this. And I wasn't sure if you can see like the paint chipping on this, and I wasn't sure if that was intentional or if it's a defect. I like right there, like the paint weathering on that. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. Maybe it is. I don't know. If you do, if you can let me know in the comments below. But I mean, it doesn't detract though from the overall look. And the only reason why I'm speculating that the weathering on the coin door may be intentional is because if you look on the front here on the top where the buttons are, there's like soda stains and coffee stains and weathering. And this could be part of the special version of this. I came close to getting both versions, but I'm like, not a big Asteroids fan, but I do love the look. I do love that vintage look to it and so forth. And the weathering, well, not the weathering, but more of the staining, because in the arcade you would eat and drink as you would play these games. Instructions are pretty. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. You could, it comes with instruction books. It essentially points out where all the buttons and which buttons tend to do. You do get the 1/6 scale little coin bag. Pop this out here. You get 4 coins, 4 tokens. There you go, in 1/6 scale. And then they include a sticker diagram, which I'm not sure if you don't like the current look, you can stick this over it. So I'm really happy with the way it looks. Instruction books here in multiple languages. There's not much other than I think the first page. It just kind of points out to the buttons. There you go, little diagrams like this button does this button does that. And let's not forget the big thing with these arcades is that 1/6 scale. I remember doing one of my reviews on this and pulling out Peter here, and when this is all said and done, this will be heading to Joker's Palace Arcade. It's my little fun project that I'm working on where I have all my arcades displayed, and it's the little little lounge here is owned by Joker himself. So if you're looking for a good time, Joker's Palace is the place to visit. Plenty of clientele tend to visit. It is open to all IPs, the DC characters, Marvel characters. We don't really discriminate here at all. We do have live entertainment here for the folks, and again, we don't discriminate. Even cybernetic organism androids are allowed, and we have Tony and guest visiting the Joker's Palace, and the bouncer, Frank Castle, tends to moonlight here when he's not tracking down villains and thugs. So I thought, Frank Castle's great as a bouncer for Joker's Palace. And when he's not saving the world, I think he's an incognito, but I want to say that's Clark Kent, and I guess he's just looking for company tonight. And Joker's Palace is really the place to go. No currency is ever exchanged here, only special tokens when you're testing out the merchandise. Joker's Palace is really a unique place. Here we have Cinnamon guarding the change dispenser there. Cinnamon is, of course, in cosplay as Mystique, and it should go pretty well here. So again, this is Joker's Palace, and we're going to fit the Asteroid Arcade in here. So later that evening, as we did a little bit of reshuffling, the Asteroid Arcade has been installed, and we can kind of see that the audience has moved to center stage, where the live performer is performing. Frank Castle keeping the peace, of course, and it looks, if I'm not mistaken, that our android friend couldn't hold his liquor, so he looks like he's crashed, and things are going pretty well with let's just call him Bill. Maybe that's not Clark, I'm not sure. Let's just call him Bill. He's having fun. And I thought, whoa, looks like Joker's taking advantage of new clientele. Clearly Cinnamon wants to go along, and that is, shame on you, Peter. What is going on here? It looks like Peter is making a payment exchange, and if I'm not mistaken, those are the specs from Tony Stark. Handed it over to the Joker as payment. And this is a really unique lounge or Like I said, it is open to everybody. We don't discriminate there. And we are back to the real world. And I had fun making this video. And if you guys are into the 1/6 scale arcades, I highly suggest you visit New Wave Toys on their website once they launch up the next pre-orders. See ya!